downtown Orlando on Church Street. We're ready for NBA G League basketball here in Central Florida, and tonight the Osceola Magic borrow the Kia Center from the Orlando Magic. Welcome inside for some Friday night Osceola Magic basketball. Tonight, your second place Osceola Magic host the Cleveland Charge, the second game of a back-to-back. We'll recap last night, but first, welcome in. Appreciate you joining us tonight. I'm Nick Grunowitz. For the second time in franchise history, the Osceola Magic play here at the Kia Center. First time in 3 years. They're looking to move to 2-0. And tonight, they've got a couple of NBA players on assignment to help them split this back-to-back with the Cleveland Charge. The Magic, a night ago, blown out. A 22-point loss, 129-107 to this Cleveland Charge team in a game that saw the Magic lead by 10 in the first quarter, and then it got away from them. The Cleveland Charge shot over 50% for the game, over 40% from three. They made 23s, and tonight, you see that guy walk right by me there, Jace Richardson on assignment, the first-round pick in 2025 will be here for the Magic. He'll also start, and also Noah Penda, the second-round pick from the Magic, 32nd overall pick, is here as well. You get a look at Lester Quinones. He had 29 points last night, is top 10 in the league in scoring, 8th overall in total points since the All-Star break came back. And the Magic are ready to get things underway here. Your Magic are 16-6, 6-2 at home, just a half game back of the Greensboro Swarm for first place. A win tonight, and they vault themselves back into first. Greensboro idle tonight, so an opportunity to get back atop the standings. Cleveland Chargers 16-7, just a half game back of the Magic, and a game overall back of that Greensboro Swarm team. You see the Magic in their home blacks. They were in the Noche Latina special jerseys last night, so the black jerseys, black shorts. Colin Castleton to jump it for the Magic, and it's won away by Osceola. They move from right to left if you're joining us on the radio. And it was won away by the Magic, an issue with the clock here, of course. We are playing a home game for the Magic, but just 23 miles away from their traditional home at the Osceola Heritage Park. Colin Castleton in that starting lineup. They get it to Quinones down the middle, bumped by Minix. He hits the parquet, but he does get the finish, and the Magic are off to a 2-0 start. First quarter was not the problem for Osceola last night. As I said, they led by as many as 10. It was quarters 2, 3, and 4, really, where things got out of hand. Inside to Minix. He controls down on the baseline, inside the spin over Quinones. Castleton got there a moment late. It's a goaltend. Castleton knocking it off the backboard, and Minix has his first 2 points. Now, to tell you a little bit about last night's game, it was a 129-107 win for the Cleveland Charge, but a few of the players that played last night not in attendance tonight for the Charge. Tristan Enaruma, who had 29 points, led all scorers for the Charge, not here, called up to the Cleveland Cavaliers on his two-way. Darius Brown, same story, had 13 assists last night. He as well on that two-way contract. Got to get rid of it. Manaya, top of the key. He did not. It's a shot clock violation for the Magic. Their first turnover of the night. They had 14 last night. And so with a 2-2 ball game here, just 60 seconds gone by, it'll go back to the Cleveland Charge. I mentioned Enaruma not here, 29 points. Darius Brown with 13 points and 11 assists. I think I said 13 assists last night. He also up with the Cleveland Cavaliers. Sean McNeil, a scratch tonight, out for personal reasons. Here's Isaiah Hawthorne trying to get around the Magic defender, Colin Castleton, and he threw it to an empty space, went right to the first row here at the Kia Center. And the Cleveland Charge give it right back. So the 5 starters, the first-round pick from last year, Richardson with Manaya, Morales, Quinones, and Castleton. Reese Beekman, the odd man out. He'll come off the bench, the normal starting point guard for the Magic. Quinones down that right side, the shot wayward, and it misses. Up ahead, Riley Minix, cherry picking the other way, and he jams it down for the Cleveland Charge. They lead 4-2 with 10:18 left in the first. Richardson off the glass. Nice finish by the Michigan State product. Jace Richardson has his first bucket in the G League. It's a 4-4 game. Left wing 3-ball, Zeke Mayo. That one doesn't go. Magic rebound, they want to run. Castleton gets it to Richardson. Transition triple, he thought about it. Instead, Manaya. Right down the middle he goes, takes on the defender, Warwith Alatiche, And he puts it up and scores. Magic leads 6-4. Mayo running the two-man game, Hawthorne, and it is rejected by Castleton. He says, no way. Out of bounds it goes. It'll stay with the Cleveland Charge. Castleton had 3 blocks last night. We'll give you another look at this one. Just good timing by Colin. He's playing in just his 4th game back, making his 5th game now. His 5th game back here in the regular season since suffering that broken left thumb early in the tip-off tournament slate. Played just 5 games in the tip-off tournament.
First Magic foul.
And the Magic have a foul called against them. Warith Alatiche drawing the foul. This is on Lester Quinones. Alatiche will go to the line. Played his college ball at Oregon State. He's in his 3rd season with the Cleveland Charge. 61% free throw shooter, gets that one to go. We're knotted up at 6. If you're joining us for the first time in the G League, this is the moment where I let you know the free throw rule is a little different in this league. You get 1 free throw for 1, 2, or 3 points up until the 2-minute mark of the 4th quarter. Castleton attacking. He gets the bump and the bucket. And Colin Castleton has a chance at a 3-point play. He'll go to the line. Another look. This will go against Riley Minix. Castleton from the mid-range point on the right side baseline just took it into the middle. Little hesitation. Drew the foul, and now he's going to the line. 17 points, 6 rebounds, 3 blocks for Colin last night. 77% foul line shooter. He's true here, and the Magic lead it 9-6. It's a big game for Osceola as they play their 2nd game in what is a 6-game homestand. They'll take on the Sioux Falls Skyforce for a couple of games after this. Alatiche on the pick and roll, got inside and threw it down with the right hand to knot this game up. Excuse me, to give the Magic a 1-point lead. It's 9-8 Osceola. Richardson. Castleton up high on the right, gets it to Jace. Here comes Richardson attacking, got the step inside, the wraparound layup doesn't go. Collected by Hawthorne. Here come the Charge. They like to play quickly. Morales thought he picked his pocket, but a foul called. And this will go against the Magic. Was he in the act of shooting? That's the question. And he was. No, they'll say sideline out of bounds. Our officials tonight, that was Ashley Birch who made the call down on the baseline. J.D. Rawls, the crew chief, Cloudy Mula, the other official in tonight's game. 2 of the 3 of these officials worked last night's game. That was J.D. Rawls and Cloudy Mula. Minix with Manaya on his back, fading, firing, and making. And the Charge have a 10-9 lead. Minix was a thorn in the Magic side last night. 22 points. He was 8 of 12 shooting, 4 of 5 from deep. Also chipped in 6 rebounds and 8 assists on a 2-way contract with the Cleveland Cavaliers. Richardson missed the bunny. Here come the Charge. Mayo, Minix, long 2 maybe. They would have called it a 3, it didn't go. Offensive rebound, Hawthorne, he puts it back up and in. Charge are good offensive rebounders. They're 10th in the league. They lead the league in second chance points, about 22 a night. Castleton inside, and he throws it down. These teams starting to work themselves into a lather here. The pace in last night's game at times got up to turbo. Going up and down. The Charge like to play quickly. The Magic about middle of the pack when it comes to pace. Mayo run off the line by Richardson to the top. Hawthorne. Right wing, triple try. This is Robinson, missed it, and Morales has the long rebound. Magic 2-on-2, Richardson. Little hesitation, gets the baseline. Good bounce, Quinones. Around Hawthorne, steps inside, throws it up and in. Lester Quinones, the Osceola Magic All-Star, was invited to that next up game, has the bucket. He's averaging over 23 points a game. It's a career high in the G League. Hawthorne missed the mid-ranger from the left elbow. Pushing ahead, Quinones back to the corner, triggers it quickly. He's fouled, shooting the 3 in the left corner. And Lester Quinones is going to go to the line. Cloudy Mula had the call. The foul on Hawthorne. Another look at it, Quinones. And another look at that. That one is close. I'd be interested to see if the Charge want to challenge it. They don't. So it's a 3-point free throw for Quinones. He's over 80% this year. And that one long off the back flange, it's no good. And Quinones missed one last night as well. Misses out on a three-point chance. Mayo on that Orlando Magic logo here at the Kia Center. Just an iconic floor in the NBA. Down to the corner. And here comes Mayo with 2 to shoot, tosses it up. That's from the corner court, a deep parking lot three for Zeke Mayo, goes up and in. The South Dakota State Jackrabbit and Kansas product has his first bucket of the night. Charge lead by 2, 15-13. We're about the midway point of the first quarter. Castleton dumped out. Quinones got Minix in the air, and it's blocked away by the Charge. Collected, though, by the Magic. Quinones back out. Noah Penda has checked in. His shot is blocked at the top by Minix. Penda thought that he was going to get the foul. He didn't. Charge attacking. Stepping through. Robinson hoisted it up there. And a late whistle by Cloudy Mula. Colin Castleton charged with the foul, and a free throw coming for the Cleveland Charge. And Noah Penda talking with Cloudy Mula here. Thought he should have gotten the foul. Instead, charged to the free throw line when we return. Welcome back inside the Kia Center. Cleveland Charge lead the Osceola Magic 15-13 in game 2 of a 2-game set back-to-back matchup between 2 of the top 3 teams in the G League's Eastern Conference. The Magic in second place, Charge in third. As we are just underway here, the Magic coming off a 129-107 loss. Osceola has not lost back-to-back games in the regular season this year. They're 5-0 after a loss, but trail here. And Jackson Robinson fouled before the stoppage. Puts the free throw up and in. It's for 2 points. Charge lead 17-13. Both teams shooting 6 of 11 from the floor. The big difference in this one is the 1 3-pointer that the Charge have made. And they fall into a zone defense. They get it to Castleton. Penda on the left wing. Drives inside, spinning with Zeke Mayo on his back. Tries to toss it up. They get it to Quinones. 4 to shoot. Down the middle, Lester gets bumped. Richardson 1 to shoot, hoists it up there, and it just rattles out. Minix with the board. Penda is on his hip, 94 feet away from the basket. Minix, Mayo, Robinson, along with Parrish out there for the Charge. They get it to Robinson, 8 to shoot in the corner, hoists it up, no good. Rebound, Quinones. Lester across the timeline, lob inside, Castleton got deep, steps around Chapman, puts it up, scores, and he draws the foul. Colin Castleton in the second game of this series was not happy last night. Thought he should have had a few more trips to the free throw line. He really got roughed up inside, and there you see him, he just puts it up and in and turns, yells to his bench. Colin's been fired up for this 2-game set, and it's just so nice to see him back out on the floor after suffering that broken thumb. He's been a force since coming back. 4 games, he's averaging a little over 16 points a game. And a double-double, 12 rebounds to go with it. As I mentioned earlier, 17 points, 6 rebounds, 3 blocks in the loss last night. Free throw is up and good. That's a three-point play for Colin Castleton. He has 8 of the Magic's 16 right now. Richardson watching Zeke Mayo. Bounce to the left side, Isaiah Hawthorne. How about the defense you have out there with Richardson and Penda? One bounce, Robinson, nearly a takeaway by Richardson. And now they do have a takeaway. It's Alex Morales, got knocked in the face. Gonna take it all the way, draws the foul, doesn't get the bucket. Alex Morales was absolutely abused on his way down the floor there. Got bumped on the steal. You could have had a whistle there, then took it inside and got knocked upside the face. Couldn't get the wraparound layup. We'll give you another look at it. Watch this. Hawthorne got him there around the face. Morales then comes down. He gets knocked once and then twice. Unfortunately, won't have the three-point play opportunity. Couple of substitutions. Riley Minix and Jackson Robinson sit down for the charge. And Morales misses that free throw. The Magic are 1 for 3 at the line. Make it 2 of 4, excuse me. So Micah Parrish, Cy Chapman, Alatishe Mayo, and Hawthorne on the floor for the charge. 3 ball for Hawthorne, left wing, couldn't get that one to go. Rebound goes to Castleton, and here come the Magic. Outlet Penda near sideline. Here he comes, down the middle he goes. He lost it on the way up, poked away by the charge, then poked away by Morales. Penda gets it inside, takes it to the rim. He missed the bunny, but he draws the foul. Good effort from the Magic's second-round pick in 2025. See him collect it there, and then he takes it inside, and Micah Parrish, all he could do was foul him. And Noah Penda will go to the line. Magic are one of the best free throw shooting teams in the league. 80% as a team. That's 3rd overall. They're off to an uneven start here. Now 3 of 5. Penda last played in the NBA for the Magic against Phoenix on February 21st. So he hasn't played in 6 days, played just 6 minutes in that game. And this is why you love having the Osceola Magic right down the road, whether when they were in Lakeland or now in Osceola. Mayo, the escape dribble triple goes down and the charge back out in front, 20-18. You can send a couple of guys like Jace Richardson and Noah Penda down to, if anything, get some cardio, work on their game. Penda has it poked away by the charge. Looked like that was Parrish. In transition, looks up for 3 instead, out to Mayo, right wing, just made a deep one, tosses up another. And Zeke Mayo has his 3rd made 3 of the quarter. He's got 9 points, he's 3 of 4 out there, and the Charge have their largest lead of the quarter. It's 5-23-18. This game here at the Kia Center, due to a change in schedule, Penda has his pocket picked here by Hannibal. Quickly the other way, Mayo tosses it up. That's a heat check 3, doesn't go. Touched out of bounds, last touch by Cy Chapman, and the Magic will keep it. But as I was saying, the Magic and the Charge playing here at the Kia Center because Thursday's game was postponed due to the weather, the nor'easter up north, affecting the travel of the Cleveland Charge. They were supposed to play 2 games in Westchester against the Knicks, had their game on Sunday postponed, and then of course Thursday postponed. I think that Monday and Thursday. And so they were fresh on Friday night. Loose ball, Wheeler just collects it inside, puts it up and scores. Magic trailed by 3, 3:08 to go in the first here at the Kia Center in Orlando. We said it on the open. This is just the 2nd game played at the home of the Orlando Magic. Back then it was the Amway Center, now it's the Kia Center. Here for the Osceola Magic. 3 ball at the top, that's left short. Rebound goes to the Magic. Up ahead, this is Wheeler, steps around Mayo, got him, and what an acrobatic finish by Wheeler. Got bumped and almost turned all the way 180 to put that one up and in. Wheeler gets the bucket and the foul. They'll take a timeout on the floor. Wheeler with a free throw can tie this game at 23. We're back in a moment. 2:47 left in the first quarter. Charge lead the Magic 23-22 as we welcome you back to the Kia Center on Church Street here in Orlando, Florida. The Magic in Charge playing their second game of a back-to-back. Charge winners 129-107 on Thursday nights at Osceola Heritage Park. Before the stoppage, Philip Wheeler fouled, had a three-point play opportunity after making the layup. The free throw is good for Wheels, and we're knotted up at 23. Chapman down on the baseline, bumped by Minaya inside. He got penned in, but a nice finish. Got up and tossed it in with the right hand. Charge lead, 25-23. On the floor for the Magic, Minaya and four reserves. Penda, Smart, Beekman, and Wheeler. Right corner three ball doesn't go for Noah Penda. Rebound Chapman, and here come the Charge. Trey Hannibal picked up out of the player pool a couple of days ago by this Charge team running the offense. Only in the G League, a player coming right out of the player pool just a few days later to be running the offense for a team that's third place in the Eastern Conference. Three ball, Jackson Robinson, make it Micaiah Parrish, doesn't go. Rattles out, Magic rebound. Beekman, Smart, thought about it. Will drive on Chapman, got around him, put it up off the glass, it in with the right hand. There's the LSU Tiger, Javonte Smart, three-time Mr. Basketball in Louisiana, has his first field goal of the night, and we're tied up 25-25. 98 seconds to go, Magic takeaway. Smart out in front of everybody. He'll lay it back up and in, and he draws the foul as well. Cy Chapman was trailing on the play, and Smart kind of tapped the brakes a few times and was able to bait him into making contact. And it's a three-point play opportunity. Is it? Did they call the foul here? I thought they did, but they'll take a timeout on the floor as well. So perhaps there was not a foul call. The whistle went right in line with Smart hitting the floor. With 93 seconds left in the quarter, Magic lead 27-25. And it is not a foul, excuse me. It's just a timeout from first-year head coach Eli Kell Abrams of the Cleveland Charge. You get a look at the Magic there. This is a prideful bunch that has one goal and one goal only, and that's not only to get back to where they were last season, first place in the Eastern Conference, and of course to the G League Finals, but this time bring the ring home. The Magic came a game short with that guy, Dylan Murphy, at the helm in his third season. He's 86-54, 2-1 seeds, and a trip to the G League Finals. The only thing missing is the ring. Charge basketball. They move from left to right if you're listening to us on the radio. Here comes Hannibal. Nearly lost it out of bounds. Smart went for the takeaway. Chapman lost it for a moment. Minaya in there. He just gave a little forearm shiver like a running back and gets to the basketball. Smart on that left wing. Here comes Minaya attacking. Down the middle he goes. To the rim and he finishes. Justin Minaya with a bucket. Magic lead by 4. This is a 6-0 run for Osceola to take the 4-point lead. In the corner, Hannibal. He got Wheels with the up fake. Magic lead by 4. Give you another look at the no-look pass. How about that? A little okey-doke there from Justin Minaya. He faked the pass to the corner, and he put it up and in. Magic are shooting 60% from the floor. They're 12 of 20. Still don't have a made three. They're 0 of 3 out there. Right wing Hannibal, watched by Philip Wheeler. Down to the baseline he goes. Step back over Wheels. That's a tough shot. It finds nothing. Rebound Penda, one-on-one, here he goes, tries to step around the defender, no. Tip back is there, was that Minaya? It was. Penda colliding with Hannibal, there wasn't a whistle, and Minaya was there following it to tip it back and up and in. Already 6 points for Minaya. He had just 2 in last night's loss for the Magic. 8-0 Osceola run, and Parrish diving inside, draws the foul. Bucket doesn't go, and Wheeler will pick up his second foul. Another look at this, and Wheels just slowing down the traffic a little bit there, bumping Micah Parrish. So we'll see the Ohio State product go to the line. Started his college career at Oakland, transferred to San Diego State, and then finished as a graduate player at Ohio State. Most notable of his college experience, and this is a lane violation on the free throw. Free throw wasn't good, a lane violation against the Magic, so we'll see Micah Parrish get another chance. has attempted just one free throw the entire regular season. He did make it, so he was just avoided his first miss, and that one a 2-point mistake for the Magic. It goes up and in, 31-27. Osceola leads, 19 seconds left, first quarter here at the Kia Center. Some Friday night NBA G League basketball in downtown Orlando for just the second time in history. Here's Reese Beekman around the Wheeler screen. He dives inside. Beekman couldn't find him. 5 seconds. They kick it to Minaya. Back out to the top. Penda, 2 to shoot. Noah's got to get it up from the logo. It doesn't go. And we come to the end of the first quarter. The Magic shoot 56% from the floor. They're led by Colin Castleton's 8 points. And with 12 minutes in the books, it's the Magic 31, the Charge 27. Here at the Kia Center in Orlando. Second quarter coming up in just a moment. Second quarter at the Kia Center in Orlando. The Osceola Magic lead the Cleveland Charge 31-27. Nick Runowitz sideline for you. Second game of a back-to-back between these two teams. Second and third place in the Eastern Conference. Half a game separates them as they look to finish up this season's series. Out of the break, Minix in the lane puts it up and in. Riley Minix, 22 last night in a win for the Charge. He has 8 in the first half. It's Minix, Robinson, Mayo, Parrish, and Hannibal on the floor. The Magic with 2 starters and 3 off the bench, Minaya and Quinones. Minaya swung back around. The other 3, Smart, Beekman, and Wheeler. Wheels whirling around and a block inside. Robinson got his hand on it. Charge with a defensive stop. Here's Micah Parrish. Charge without Darius Brown and without Tristan Anaruma, the two-way players that helped the Charge beat the Magic last night. They combined for 32 points, make it 42 points between them. Minix falling off, and this is the baseline jumper. Smart with the board. Magic want to run, and here they come. Beekman, hesitation, kick to the corner. Wheels is open for 3, cashes money. Down it goes. Magic first 3 of the night comes with 10:53 left in the second. They started 0 for 4 in that first half. 5-point Magic lead. Mayo got his man in the air, attacks around Beekman. He missed the layup. Wheeler has the rebound. Osceola shooting 56% from the floor. The Charge just 43%. Beekman was at the elbow, thought about the jumper. Instead to Smart, top of the key triple. No. Beekman fighting for it, but instead Zeke Mayo hauls it down. Jackson Robinson, he'll shoot it from out there. He does, and cashes it home. Jackson Robinson, his second making his first field goal. Had a 2-point free throw in the first quarter. He has 5 points. Wheeler open again, just made one from there, and he makes some pay again. Down it goes for Wheeler. He's into double figures, leads all scorers with 11. He's 4 of 5 shooting. Last night, Wheeler had an up-and-down game, 18 points. He was 7 of 17 shooting. Here's a takeaway. Javonte Smart lying in the weeds. Gets it to Minaya as pressure came in the Magic with another takeaway. Beekman, it's poked away by Micah Parrish and out of bounds. Beekman got hit pretty hard there on the spin, but it looked like it was all ball. Another look. That one just pushed out of bounds. 15-second shot clock for the Magic. 9:42 to go in the first half. Quick inbound. There's Javonte Smart. Creeps in around the defender and scores off the glass on the right side. The Magic lead 39-32. It's their largest lead of the game. Mayo, they left Alatishe all alone under the rim. He just jumps up and dunks it down with 2 hands. The second quarter was the difference in last night's game between the Magic and the Charge. Off the Beekman missed 3. It's last touched by the Cleveland Charge. That second quarter last night, the Magic were outscored 47-22. The Charge went 9 of 12 from 3. And inside they get it to Beekman, and he draws the foul. And a 3-point play opportunity coming for Lester Quinones. Good find inside. Quinones with 6. And he'll go to the line to shoot the 1-point free throw. Had a 3-point free throw rim out on him in the first quarter. That one goes down. So the Magic back up 42-34. But that second quarter won the Magic. I'm sure you just burned the tape in that one. Beekman charged with the foul, putting the pressure on Zeke Mayo at half court. First foul on the Magic. Beekman picks up his first. He played with foul trouble most of last night's game. Played with 4 fouls for most of the third and fourth quarter. You get a look at Dylan Murphy there. Doesn't look concerned about it, but with the way the fouls racked up last night, you just want to be careful on some of those, when you're 50 feet away from the basket. The Charge just turned it on in that second quarter. As I mentioned, they made a ton of threes. They outscored the Magic, kind of put the game at least on notice there. Mayo has his 3-pointer blocked by Quinones on that left wing. Beekman collects. Down he comes. Quinones. Wheeler. Minix watching Quinones. Picked up by Alatishe. 10 to shoot. Here comes Lester. Into the corner. Beekman. Catch, hesitated, threw it up, and missed it long. Rebound goes to the Charge. Alatishe will get it up ahead. Robinson with the 3 from the left wing. Jackson Robinson continues to fill it up from out there in this series. Robinson last night, 14 points and 4 rebounds. He had a couple of threes. In fact, 9 of the 12 players for the Charge last night made a 3 that appeared in the game. It was just that kind of night. To the corner, Minaya looks to answer. Rims out, Minix has the board. Up ahead, Parrish. Dropping back, Robinson, escape dribble 3 off the fake. Can't get that one to go off the front of the iron. Minaya with the board. Here come the Magic, under 8 to go in the first half, leading 42-37. Minaya trying to get around Minix, couldn't get it up and in. Thought he should have had a foul. Robinson quickly the other way, has it poked away by the defender. And we'll have a stoppage here and a few substitutions. I think it was Smart who knocked that out of bounds. And Jace Richardson back into the game. The first-round pick from the Magic last year, 25th pick. You see that note. He is the second Orlando Magic first-round pick to play for the Osceola Magic. The last was Jonathan Isaac back in the 22-23 season when he was on a rehab assignment. You think about the injury that he went through when he was in the bubble with Orlando in 2020. That was that rehab assignment he was coming back from, if I remember correctly. Quinones misfires on the 3. Minix ahead to Mayo. Defender Wheeler runs off, and Mayo misses the open 3. Magic dodge a bullet on that one. Beekman bounced to the corner. Quinones rises and fires. Couldn't get it. Wheeler tried to tip it back, and it is out of bounds. Wheeler and Hawthorne fighting for it, and it's last touched by Wheeler. 5 on the floor for the Magic. Quinones, Jace Richardson, Noah Penda, Beekman, and Wheeler. There are a lot of NBA games on the floor for the Magic right now. Richardson and Penda have both appeared in 40 or more for the Orlando Magic this regular season. Quinones with 56 in his career, most recently with the New Orleans Pelicans. To the corner, Robinson, and they get Hawthorne for three. That doesn't go. Long rebound, Alatishe has it, working on Wheeler. Toss inside, he was trying to get it to Hawthorne, has to go to the parquet to get it. Instead, Beekman takes it away. Quinones finds inside to Richardson, top of the key. Wheeler drains the three. You gotta love that from the first round pick, Jace Richardson. First game with the Magic, and he's able to work with the offense and find the wide open Wheeler trailing on the play for three. Wheeler with 14 in the first half. Robinson bumped off, got inside, throws it up, doesn't go. But there's gonna be a foul against the Magic, and I think it's Noah Penda, it is, that picked up the foul. Another look. Beekman poked it, but then Penda on the body there picks up the foul. They'll take a timeout on the floor. Magic lead 45-39. Charge going to the free throw line when we return. 6:19 left in the first half. This game feels like first to 100 shots win. Welcome back to the Kia Center. 6:19 left in the first half. The Osceola Magic lead the Cleveland Charge 45-39. The Magic play in the Kia Center for just the second time in franchise history. They are 1-0 in this building. It was back on March 7th in 2023 when the then Lakeland Magic played at the Kia Center. And they beat the Wisconsin Herd in that game, 116-111. Free throw for the Charge doesn't go. You look back at that game, the leading scorer for the Magic, Kevon Harris, you remember him, was on a two-way contract with Orlando. And Jace Richardson down on the left block gets the bump, tosses and puts it up and in with the left hand. A nice finish by the Rook. And has a three-point play chance. Another look, Mayo reaching in there. And I think the moment that Richardson felt that reach, just kind of turned around, lurched into Mayo, got the whistle. And this could be a 5-point swing for Cleveland. They thought they had a 2-point free throw, and instead Richardson with the bucket. And now a chance at the free throw line. 73% this year with the Orlando Magic, 27 of 37. Free throw is up and good for Jace. The Magic have opened up their largest lead of the night. It's a 9-point advantage, 48-39. Magic shooting 50% from the floor. They're just 3 of 13 from three. If those start going down, it could be a nice night. Hannibal back into the game for the Charge. Now Hawthorne on the baseline, spinning on Morales. Lost the basketball, had him on the up fake. Didn't know the shot clock was winding down, and it's a violation. Charge turn it over. That's their 8th of the half. Magic have 11 points off of 8 Charge turnovers. The Magic, who turned the ball over 14 points last night, have just 3 turnovers here through the first 15 minutes of basketball or so. Make it 16 minutes of basketball. And they're going to have a quick change here with the time. Looks like the clock had a malfunction, not 6:42, 5:42 to go. So I go back to it. It's 17 minutes and 15 seconds that have been played in this game. Magic with just 3 turnovers. Reese Beekman up high. Morales on that right wing. Minix watches him. Morales right down the middle. Dumps it inside Castleton. Back out Richardson. Left wing, Penda got his man in the air. Spins off Hawthorne. Behind the back, Penda going in. You got to finish it now, and he does, big fella. Noah Penda all over the place. Little Euro step, put it up. And quickly the other way, Hawthorne runs over Richardson, and it's an offensive foul. So the 2 NBA assignment players showing out on the last 2 possessions. Penda, who was all in his bag on that last play, talking with Cloudy Mula about it. He gets the 2 points, and then the other way, Richardson draws the charge. Magic lead by 11, 5:15 left in the half here at the Kia Center. Magic got an 8-0 run here at the Kia Center. They lead the Cleveland Charge 50-39, and that timeout, a coach's challenge on the offensive foul call against the Cleveland Charge. Isaiah Hawthorne running down Jace Richardson on the right side of the paint. For those of you watching on FanDuel Sports, you get a look at it. Hawthorne went hip to hip with Jace Richardson. The challenge unsuccessful, so it's an offensive foul. And the Magic will get the ball back on that 8-0 run, leading by 11. It's the largest lead of the night for the Magic. Charge fall into an offensive, or into a zone defense, and quickly they get it to Colin Castleton, who's just mugged inside. And we'll see Colin go to the line, a chance to get to double figures if he can make the free throw. So a quick comparison here. You get a look at Colin Castleton. He returned from that thumb injury against Capital City after the All-Star break. Since then, he's averaging just about a little over 16 points a game. Missed the free throw, but Alex Morales takes the rebound away from Alatiche into Castleton, and he earns himself a trip right back to the free throw line. So just copy and paste that one. We'll see Castleton with another chance at it. You see Morales just getting the offensive rebound, and then you call 2 fouls on that play right in the restricted area. Chapman and, for the Cleveland Charge, Ray Harrison both get a hand in them, and this time Castleton ends up with the same thing. Speaking of copy and paste, he misses the free throw, so Colin goes 0 for 2 on that trip down. 3 ball up for Zeke Mayo, left wing in transition. That one doesn't go. Castleton hauls in the board. That's his 3rd of the night. Richardson trying around Parrish. To the top of the key, Penda wide open. The big fella knocks it down. Noah Penda has a triple to go. 7 points for the 2nd round pick of the Magic last year. And the Magic lead is 53-39. This is an 11-0 run. And a foul on Alex Morales. He was pressuring Ray Harrison up near the Kia Center logo. It's probably about 40 feet away from the basket, and Morales picks up his 2nd foul. That's the 3rd on the Magic. Harrison between the circles. This is another player pool player, Harrison, for the Charge, picked up a couple of days ago. This Charge team inside Parrish has it blocked away by the Magic. I think it was Castleton that got a hand on it. Penda backing it out. Here comes Colin. Bounce to Penda. 5 points in the quarter for Pendo. Richardson, right wing on the Kia Center logo for Alex Morales. 8 to shoot. Here comes the newly minted two-way player for the Magic. Backed out and cut off. 4 to shoot. Back door, Jace Richardson. Dump down. Castleton, look out. He dunks it down. How about the ball movement again? Jace Richardson with another assist, his 4th of the half. Morales, you got to give him a hockey assist on that one. Little give and go and give. Mayo picked up by Penda, and a touch foul there against Noah. Pick up his second. Another look here at Jace Richardson. This is why NBA teams liked him in the draft. Good vision on the floor, and he just gets it over to Castleton for the easy bucket. Collin into double figures with 10. The foul against the Magic and Noah Penda, that's the 4th on them. Next one, and they're in the penalty. Alatiche driving on Castleton, crosses over to the top of the key. Chapman for 3, he gets it to go. 6th made 3 for the Cleveland Charge in the first half. That ends the Magic run at 13-0. It's 55-42 Osceola. Comes Richardson, right side. Quinones catch and shoot 3 from the corner. Can't get it. Castleton fighting. And Harrison falls to the floor. Magic get the rebound. And is that Richardson again? He gets it to Castleton, who throws it up and in and scores from the middle of the paint. How about this? On the offensive rebound, it's tossed up to Castleton. Collin with 12. And he heads to the free throw line for another one. Magic have really stepped on it here in the second quarter. This is similar to what we saw last night, just the other way. The Magic outscoring the Charge 26-15. Free throw for Colin Castleton is good. He's 3 of 5 at the free throw line in the first half. Richardson picking up assist number 5 there. Here comes Harrison. Left wing Zeke Mayo, watched by Morales. They get into the corner. Knocked out of bounds. Is that off the Charge? It is. Micah Parsons was spooked by Alex Morales, who went out to put some pressure on him, and he just lost the ball out of bounds. 10 turnovers for the Charge. Magic have 13 points off those turnovers. Richardson, 15 to shoot. Down the middle he goes. Left wing Quinones. This time got Chapman in the air. Just threw it up towards the rim, but it's not going to be in the act of shooting. And the Charge will send Minix and Robinson in. Another look. Quinones, if he had gone up a fraction of a second earlier from that left corner, perhaps he's shooting a 3-point free throw for the second time in the half. But instead, it's a foul against the Charge. And the Magic are in the bonus now. That was the 6th foul against the Charge in the quarter. So Quinones, a 2-point free throw. Lester gets that one to go. 9 points in the half for Quinones. He's 2 of 3 at the line. Magic lead is 16. Make it 18. Excuse me, 60-42. Math is hard sometimes. Richardson, and this is an offensive foul, trying to get around, trying to stay in front of Zeke Mayo, and Mayo got called for the push-off. That's 2 offensive fouls that Jace Richardson has drawn. Look at this. Gotta love the tenacity there. First round pick sent down to play a game in the G League. Kind of goes one of 2 ways. Richardson's going the good way tonight. Driving inside, lost it on the way up. It was poked away. Morales with the steal, goes inside. No, Richardson, the offensive board. And Jace Richardson putting on a clinic here in the first half. After the ball went through, it's a delay of game against the Magic, but we'll give you another look at it. 20-point Magic lead. And Richardson with the offensive board, and you see right there, he just puts it on the floor under the basket. I said this last night, I don't love that as a delay of game. And Richardson, all right, hands up accountability, that one's on me, but you're not delaying the game. 20-point Magic lead, the second quarter going their way. They're outscoring the Charge 29-15 here at the Kia Center. Kick ball against the Magic. Morales stuck out the left orange highlighter sneaker. Zeke Mayo trying to get it inside, and it's kicked to center court. 14 seconds on the shot clock. The Charge will have it with 2:05 to go in the half. Magic with 16 assists on 23 made field goals. Jackson Robertson between the rings. Robinson, excuse me, watch
watch by Morales, trying to get into Minix. He does. Right side just inside of that three-point line. Morales watching him. Minix just tosses it up at the shot clock horn. No, Chapman had the putback. Got his own miss. Out to Minix. Look out for three, and that rims out. Putback goes up and in. Charge get 3 chances on that drive, and it ends up being Robinson who puts it up and in. Right corner, here comes Quinones. Into the corner, Richardson rises and fires for 3. Bag it all for Jace Richardson. Doing a little bit of everything in the first half. The 3 is good. He has 8 points to go along with 5 assists. Are we sure it's only 5? It feels like Richardson's had way more than that. Takeaway by Morales. Magic on the run. Penda, top of the break 3 ball. Yes! Noah Penda with 10 points in the first half. His second made 3, and the Magic running out to a 66-44 lead. Make it 68-44, excuse me, a 24-point lead. Another rebound, out ahead, Richardson. Magic are running here. Inside, no look pass into Morales. Jace Richardson, he's smiling, shaking his head. It's a little too easy for the first round pick here in the first half for the Osceola Magic. He's feeling at home. We are on his home floor, the Orlando Magic first rounder. Here's Hannibal going to work. Down the middle, Castleton nearly poked it away, and Hannibal threw it out of bounds. Was looking for Minix. He got spooked again. The Magic defense ratcheting up here. Another look, Richardson just stepping back, and then the no look inside to Morales. What a find. That's the first field goal of the night for Alex Morales. Magic are 55% from the floor. Richardson going back to work. 7 to shoot, down the middle he goes. Finds Quinones, wide open, tests the wind, throws it up and in. Lester Quinones making it rain. Magic are 7 of 18. That's 39% from 3. Chapman had Minix wide open inside, and he missed him. Instead, they swing it back out. Now they try to throw it to Minix, taken away by Castleton. Up ahead looking for Morales, and he overthrew him. So you can see that the clear strategy for the Magic is off those misses. Let's run and gun, and with 0.8 of a second left in the half, the Charge will inbound it. They throw it to the left wing, catch and shoot, 3-ball up. That does not go for Micah Parrish. We've come to the end of the first half, and just a world of differences from Thursday night to Friday night. The Magic lead by 27, 71-44, after outscoring the Charge 17, 40-17 in the second quarter. We'll step aside. Our halftime coverage coming up in just a moment here from the Kia Center in Orlando, Florida. It's the Osceola Magic 71, the Cleveland Charge 44. Halftime at the Kia Center on Church Street in Orlando, Florida, and the Osceola Magic borrowing the Kia Center tonight here for a home game against the Cleveland Charge. The Magic feeling right at home. They have a lead, 73-44 after the first 24 minutes in the books. Appreciate you joining us this evening for a special Friday night NBA G League game of the Magic and the Charge here at the Kia Center. We'll take a look at the standings in the Eastern Conference. This is a very important game. You take a look at the top 3 teams in the Eastern Conference, all separated by just one game. Top 4 by a game and a half. The Magic, with a win tonight, could move into a tie with first place. The Greensboro Swarm are idle, and the Charge, of course, just that half game back of the Magic. So this is a pivotal game tonight. And also, you just look at the top however many teams. Is that 8, 9 teams there? You're separated by 5 games. So if a team has a bad weekend all of a sudden, you can go from the penthouse all the way down to the middle of the pack, or even the outhouse there, to where you're playing on the road, you don't get a bye in the G League playoffs. And so the Magic, who are looking to be the #1 seed in the Eastern Conference for the 3rd straight season, have some work to do. They played Greensboro once this year. It was an overtime loss. They're looking to split a pair with Cleveland. They've split a pair with Noblesville. They swept the Raptors, so you start thinking about tiebreakers there as well. And right now, this is a pivotal game to make sure you get at least 1 of 2 against this Cleveland Charge team, who are without 2 big contributors tonight. We should mention that the Charge on Thursday night at Osceola Heritage Park taking care of the Magic, a 129-107 win. And in that game was Tristan Anaruma, the 2-way player for the Cleveland Cavaliers, had 29 points in that game. Well, he's not here tonight at the Kia Center. He's in another NBA arena with the Cleveland Cavaliers. And the same thing goes for Darius Brown at 13 points and 11 assists. Big night last night, but instead tonight, he's with the Cleveland Cavaliers as well. So it's a bit of a shorthanded Charge team with 2 players out of the player pool that are trying to stay competitive in this one. It was all Osceola Magic in the first half. We'll get you some highlights. Jace Richardson, the first-round pick of the Orlando Magic in the first half, is playing well here on a beautiful evening in Orlando, Florida. It's the Magic 73, the Charge 44. Second half action coming up in just a few moments here in Orlando. might be the only time that traffic in I-4 is good here on a beautiful evening on a Friday night in Orlando. And inside the Kia Center, traffic good as well for the Osceola Magic. They lead 73-44 over the Cleveland Charge as they look to get a split in this two-game series with the Charge. Nick Runowitz here, sideline for you. Appreciate you joining us. Friday night special NBA G League basketball here at the Kia Center. Thursday night's game postponed due to weather. The building down in Osceola Heritage Park not open. However, the Orlando Magic nice enough to let the Osceola Magic borrow the building for the night, as well as a couple of NBA assignment players. One of them, Jace Richardson, who had himself a very strong first half. 10 points for Jace Richardson in that half, and he did a little bit of everything. Also had 7 assists in that first half. You see him getting ready in the game. He was aggressive in the first half. That part of an and one three-point play opportunity. Did it on the offensive boards as well. Richardson with 2 rebounds and 7 assists. He had the 3 ball from the corner, and then this play here, he just finds Quinones wide open for days. Jace Richardson, and then he finishes it with this no-look pass for Alex Morales. One of the easiest twos Alex Morales is going to get all year. Jace Richardson with a quality first half for the Osceola Magic, and I said it at the time, but you know, you send a first-round pick down to get some minutes in the G League. It goes one of 2 ways usually, and for Jace Richardson, you just love the attitude, you love the effort, and you love the energy to come in tonight, playing hard, getting his minutes. 10.7 assists in that first half. Noah Penda as well on assignment. 10 points for him to go along with 4 rebounds. The Magic shoot 56%. They were 7 of 18 from 3, and the Magic also with 4 players in double figures, led by Colin Castleton's 13 points. At the half, it's the Magic 73, the Cleveland Charge 44 here at the Kia Center in Orlando, Florida. The Magic looking for a strong second half to get a split of this series, and also with a win, climb into a tie for first place in the Eastern Conference. Second half coming up just moments away here at the Kia Center. Start of the second half in Orlando, Florida at the Kia Center, the Osceola Magic and the Cleveland Charge ready for third quarter action. The Magic lead 73-44. Appreciate you joining us. Some highlights from our first half. Colin Castleton putting on a show. 13 points. He leads all Magic scorers and all scorers on either team. That is, and then Lester Quinones getting in on the action as well. He's got 12 points, one of the 4 players in double figures for the Magic in the first half. The defense getting it done as well. You see Philip Wheeler with an acrobatic and one finish. Wheeler with 14 points in that first half. And the Magic just continuing to put on the pressure. They forced 15 turnovers, 23 points off of those 15 turnovers. And Jace Richardson, there's one of the 7 assists he had in the first half to go along with 10 points. The Magic in the driver's seat here at the start of the third quarter, leading by 29 points. This is their largest lead of the game as they finished off that second quarter strong. They outscored the Charge in the second frame, 42-17. As we open up the third quarter, 5 starters for both teams that began the game on the floor to begin the second half. A whistle before the pass from Zeke Mayo. And Justin Minaya called for the foul away from the ball. This must have been when Minix was trying to get open. Yes, Minix trying to find some space there. So the foul against the Magic. Minaya picks up his first. On the floor for the Charge, Isaiah Hawthorne, Riley Minix, Worth Alatiche, Jackson Robinson, and Zeke Mayo. Here on a Friday night at the Kia Center. Minix, an NBA 3, no. Tipped around in the Magic control. Here comes Quinones, first possession of the third. Castleton trying to drop it back. Mayo has the takeaway. Up ahead, here's Alatiche. Morales with a nice poke. Goes out to the corner on the right side. Riley Minix controls. Mayo slashing right side, taking on Morales, and he gets the roller to go. And the Cleveland Charge draw first blood in the second half. They got a long way to go. The Magic leading by 29 to start this half. On the floor, Minaya, Morales, Castleton, Quinones, and Richardson for Osceola. Morales right corner to the top, Minaya to the circle. Back out, Quinones. Dribbling back off, Zeke Mayo watching him in that left quarter court. A few steps behind the line, now he drives baseline. Step back jumper, hard contested shot at the horn. Couple of soft bounces on that backboard, but it doesn't go. And the Charge with the rebound, Robertson. Minix, middle of the lane, taking on Castleton, loops it up and in. Riley Minix with the bucket. He was quiet in the first half, just 8 points. He had 22 a night ago in a win against Osceola. First 4 points of the half go to the Charge. Richardson dumping off to Castleton. Had it knocked away, he'll regain. Morales slashing left side of the lane. Will have to dribble it back out, 5 to shoot. Taking on Minix, driving inside, stepping around. Loops it around, didn't get the bounce. Castleton kept it alive, back to Morales, who drives inside. He couldn't get it to go again. And now Jace Richardson to the floor with the steal. Down the middle, Castleton draws the bump, puts it up and scores. A 3-point play for Colin Castleton, and all of that made possible by the effort of the first-round pick, Jace Richardson. You look again here for those watching on FanDuel Sports Network. Richardson hitting the parquet, and he gets it over to Castleton, who has 15 points and now a trip to the line. Magic have had at least 4 or 5 3-point play opportunities. Castleton had a few in the first half. He went 3 of 5 at the free throw line. He makes that one there. And the free throw was good. Now a moment here, a conversation between J.D. Rawls and Cloudy Mula. And excuse me, there was a confusion as to whether or not the basket had counted. Cloudy Mula coming down to the scorer's table here on the near side and saying the basket counted. It was a 1-point free throw. There was confusion as to whether or not that was a 2 or a 1. So the free throw good. It's 16 points for Colin Castleton tonight. Down the middle, Jackson Robinson tosses up, gets the bump, a whistle. But the bucket does not go with 9:55 left in the third. The Magic leading 76-48 over the Cleveland Charge. Another look at it, and Jace Richardson charged with the foul here. Richardson picks up his first. Jackson Robinson will go to the line. 12 points in the first half for Robinson. To go along with 5 rebounds, he was 1 of 2 at the line. That one good for 2 points. 14 for Robinson. He leads all Cleveland Charge scorers. Right now, the Magic bench really a huge difference in this one, outscoring the Charge bench 30-7. Richardson, left wing Morales, Charge fall into that zone defense again. They get into Castleton. Jace Richardson runs into a loose ball. Castleton lost for a moment. 2 to shoot. Richardson driving left side, trying to get around, throws it up, and in it goes. Jace Richardson putting on the Jets in scoring. He has 12 to go along with the 8 assists. Minix bumping off Castleton. Collins says, hold on there. He blocks it away. And it's out of bounds. Will stay with the Charge. The block for Castleton is his 2nd of the night. Had 3 last night. You get a look at Dylan Murphy there in his 3rd season with the Magic. Inbound pass knocked away. They were looking for Minix. Out to Robinson. He cans the 3 from the right wing. The Magic are going to be happy to see Jackson Robinson fly away at Orlando International Airport after this game. Has just made some big shots and some big moments, and that one just off of a deflection, put it up and in from the right wing. Morales, watched by Robinson in the corner, will bring it back out from the right side to the top. Switched out Alatiche. They got the smaller Robinson on Castleton, threw it inside. Castleton draws the foul, and Collin will go back to the line. Isaiah Hawthorne charged with the foul. That's 4 on Hawthorne. Another look from that right block. Castleton charging inside, and Hawthorne got him on the elbow, it looked like. So Hawthorne, that's personal number 4. If you missed it in the first half, the Charge are shorthanded. Another free throw opportunity. Castleton is up and in. 18 points for Collin. And he's starting to vibe towards a big night if he can keep getting to the free throw line. 7 attempts, 5 makes. The Charge tonight without Tristan Enaruna and without Darius Brown. They're 2 of their 3 two-way players. Say that 3 times fast. Robinson, top of the key, cans another 3 for the Cleveland Charge. He's a sharpshooter. Jackson Robinson played his college ball at Kentucky. 4 seasons. In 4 colleges, he played. He finished his career at Kentucky after a few seasons at BYU. Morales nearly took it. He did take it away inside off the loose ball, and he's fouled by Alatiche. We'll give you another look at that one, but this Charge team without 2 of their 3 two-way players. You see Morales just sticking with it, dove to the parquet on the left side of the lane, and then he was fouled by Alatiche. And that is foul number 1 on Ward Alatiche. That's 2 on the Charge. The Magic will have it sideline out of bounds on that far side. They move from left to right. If you are listening to us tonight on Fox Sports Radio, 810 Fox Sports Radio, Orlando. Left wing Morales going to bring it back out. Pass was deflected, but now it's in the hands of Quinones, and the Kia Center logo on the right side. Watched by Robinson. Between the legs he goes to the left side. Quinones at the top, trying to spin and get around him down to the right side. He got bumped, missed the shot, no whistle. And it's out of bounds off the hands of Morales. Quinones slow to get up. There was definitely some contact there. Morales shouting back towards the Magic bench. Unhappy he didn't get a whistle there, and I think Dylan Murphy was looking for the Magic to make a different play there. Now Quinones with the takeaway, and he takes flight, a 2-handed jam. And something to say to J.D. Rawls, the crew chief, after that one. You got to be careful there, Lester. Another look at it. And you see him come down, and he just shouts at the official. 26-point Magic lead, 82-56 here at the Kia Center. Minix on a jab step 3 ball from just inside of the Magic logo at center court. Offensive rebound, Charge, reload. Minix swung around left wing. Jackson, look out. Couldn't get the bounce. Alatiche with a 3rd chance for the Charge to the left wing. Hawthorne for 3. He missed that one. And finally, Colin Castleton has the rebound. 6th rebound for Castleton. He's 4 away from a double-double. Morales down the middle, and Hawthorne just took it away from him with 2 hands. Up ahead, Quinones on his back, and Quinones fouled him. And Quinones falling into the baseline. Hawthorne as well, down and shaken up. As you get another look at it, that left foot and leg crumpled. And that is a tough look if you're watching on FanDuel Sports Network. It was Hawthorne who went down awkwardly. He's up now, and then, of course, you want to check on Quinones, who went into the cameraman near the stanchion. But fortunately, all players are up and look to be all right. And they'll take a timeout on the floor. .6:51 left in the third quarter at the Kia Center here in Orlando, home of the Orlando Magic. Tonight, it's the home to the Osceola Magic for the second time in franchise history. The Magic hosting the Charge here at the Kia Center, looking to split a two-game set. Charge winners 129-107 in Osceola County on Thursday night. And here on Friday night, the Magic out in front 82-56 in a conversation between Dylan Murphy, the Magic head coach, and J.D. Rawls, the crew chief. I think this may be a discrepancy about how many timeouts each team has here. They did take a timeout on the floor before the stoppage. A foul called against Lester Quinones of the Osceola Magic. Quinones picked up his second foul, and Isaiah Hawthorne is going to go to the line. And excuse me, Isaiah Hawthorne cannot shoot his free throws, so he is too injured to shoot the free throw. So Isaiah Hawthorne is going to be done for the night, and a substitution for the Charge. Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on a moment here. Now, Hawthorne is back into the game. Not quite a Willis Reed situation here, no wheelchair needed, but out of the tunnel comes Isaiah Hawthorne. He will shoot the free throw, so he will stay eligible. If Isaiah Hawthorne had not shot the free throws there, he would have been done for the night, could not re-enter the game. And so Hawthorne will go to the line. Looks like he is spry and healthy enough to play. 2 points tonight. The free throw doesn't go. It rattles out, and then a foul. And that is an intentional foul to get Hawthorne off the floor. He's going to hobble his way down to the corner. So they wanted to keep him eligible just in case, and Hawthorne's going straight down the tunnel. So the foul against Parrish of the Charge, the foul against Jackson Robinson of the Charge. That's their third of the night, of the quarter. For Robinson, it's his first. Magic control Penda into the game. Noah Penda, the second-round pick of the Magic last year. Quinones dives on that left baseline, swung around Richardson from Morales. Richardson to the paint, up and down he goes, the left tomahawk. Oh my goodness. A little dunk contest participation there by Jace Richardson. A big tomahawk jam, and it gets the crowd awake here at the Kia Center. And the pressure from Richardson, Zeke Mayo threw it out of bounds. Let's get another look at this one on FanDuel Sports Network. Richardson just got a step, and he kept going up. Someone send that to SportsCenter. Jace Richardson, throw it down, fella. Osceola leads 84-56, an absolute highlight jam there for Jace Richardson. Then on the other side, you see the defense. Mayo ends up throwing it out of bounds. Richardson in control here. Penda hands it off to Richardson. Here comes Morales, top of the key. Magic moving from left to right. Quinones stepping back, looking for some room. Now to the baseline. Mid-range jumper from the left side. That one just hops out. Rebound Chapman for the Charge. Here they come. White jerseys, white shorts tonight for the Charge. In crimson, that Charge name written in calligraphy across the chest. Misfire by Zeke Mayo on the mid-range left side, and the Magic have the rebound. Into the front court, Richardson triggers the three ball, doesn't go, and Colin Castleton tugged to the ground by Riley Minix. This is a loose ball foul that will go against the Charge and Riley Minix. That's his third and the 15th foul against the Charge. So I was incorrect a few moments ago when I said it was the third, now 5, and this will send Colin Castleton to the line. You see Lester Quinones head off for a substitution. Giovante Smart checks into the game. And it's a 2-point free throw for Colin Castleton. If he cans this, he can get to the 20-point mark, and he does. Nothing but net. Magic lead is 30. 86-56, 5:33 left in the third quarter. Osceola pouring it on here after losing by 22 on Thursday night. It was their largest margin of defeat in the regular season. So a little vengeance here tonight, and the Magic playing like it. Richardson nearly had the takeaway, and then Penda called for a foul. Minix driving in from the right side. Another look, and right there, Penda got the wrist and arm on that right side of Riley Minix. 3 on Penda, and that is 4 on the Magic as a team. Next one, and they're in the penalty. Mayo on the far sideline, quarter court, gets it into Minix. Baseline right, driving on Penda. Good spin over the right hand, goes to the rim, tosses it up over Castlin. That's why that guy's on a 2-way contract. That is an NBA play. Quick move, baseline spin, and then the soft floater off the glass with the right hand. Magic with Morales, Castleton, Richardson, Penda, and Smart on the floor, leading by 28 with 4:56 to go. And a moving screen against the Charge. Alex Morales upended by Jackson Robinson. He picks up his third, and that's going to send the Magic to the line. Another look, and Alex Morales bumped there. So Alex Morales will go to the line. Just 2 points tonight for Alex. Has taken 4 shots, of course, with Richardson and Penda in the game. His offensive usage is going to take a little bit of a dip. Free throw is up and good for Morales. Signed that 2-way contract just 2 weeks ago with the Orlando Magic after Orlando Robinson was waived. Talked about this last night, but I couldn't be happier for Alex Morales and Zy Chapman inside. Colin Castleton contested it well, and then a takeaway here by the Charge. It's Harding who took it away, and he tosses it inside, and then Castleton fouled the driver. That's Chapman, and he earns himself a trip to the free throw line. So a takeaway there, and Castleton called for the foul. That's his second. 5th on the Magic. Both teams in the penalty for the final 4:33 of this third quarter. That was Ray Harrison that had the steal and created the opportunity for the Charge. Just the 7th turnover of the game for the Magic. They have taken care of the ball tonight. They had 14 last night. 2-point free throw is up and good for Cy Chapman, the Buffalo product. Chapman with 7 points tonight, make it 9 points tonight. Morales, left side, kicks out. Catch and shoot 3 ball for Giovante Smart. Nothing but net for Giovante. The Magic are 8 of 21 from 3, and now a technical foul against the Magic. J.D. Rawls was on the baseline there, and I think he got Noah Penda for saying something. It is Noah Penda charged with the technical foul. Jackson Robinson will shoot the free throw. That is up and good, a 1-point free throw for the Charge. Did not get a look at what Penda said, but he said the right things. And J.D. Rawls got him for the tech very quickly. That's our first technical of the night. We had 2 in last night's game. Mayo, top of the key, he is fouled. Is this Alex Morales again? I think it is. A little too overly exuberant. On that right side, it was on a jump pass, so this will send Zeke Mayo to the line. And Reese Beekman instead, charged with the foul. That's his second. Morales, it would have been his third. So Zeke Mayo will go to the line. Played at South Dakota State and Kansas in college. 3 years with the Jackrabbits before transferring to play for Bill Self and Kansas. Free throw is up and good for him. He's 13 all Big 12 with Kansas in 2025 here in his rookie year of pro basketball. Mayo averaging about 6 points a game. Smart right wing. Looking for Penda at that top. He gets it to him. Now hand off to Smart. Coming around at the top of the key. 3 ball. Left it just short. It looked online the whole way. And it's picked up by Ray Harrison. Mayo, top of the key. Chargers starting to pick it up here a little bit. Maybe they looked up and realized they were down by 30 points at one point in time. Robinson, deep 3 ball, clangs off the back iron. Magic rebounds. 3.5 to go in the third. Morales stepping in, gets it to Wheeler, running that baseline. He puts it off the glass and scores. Confined by Alex Morales. 4 points for him and 5 assists. Wheeler with 16 after that layup. Mayo, top of the key 3 ball. Nothing but net for Zeke Mayo. 16 tonight for Mayo. He's 5 of 11 shooting. He's made 4 threes. Reese Beekman running the offense for the Magic. Left wing Javonte Smart. Once again, you see the charge in that zone defense. They left Smart open. He can't make him pay from the left wing. Rebound Chapman, and here come the charge. Trailing 93 to 68. Right wing, this is Parrish driving inside. Threw it off the glass with the left-handed kisses. Down and in, and it's a 23-point lead for the Magic. Morales, full head of steam from that right side, diving inside. Had the defender backing up. He falls off, and Morales, who missed first, got his own miss and put it up and in. Magic lead back to 25. You wonder how much of Noah Penda and Jace Richardson we will see here in the second half with this kind of a differential. Takeaway Beekman up ahead. Morales, he's got one man to beat going to the tin, and he has it blocked away. That's Micah Parrish with the takeaway. Dylan Murphy thought he should have been going to the free throw line. Mayo wrapping it around, dumps it inside. This is Parrish. He missed the layup, and the Magic get it back. No harm, and definitely no foul called there. Smart, baseline drive, quickly the other way. It's a bucket for the Magic, and Javonte Smart has the bucket. And now a technical foul. Is this assessed to? It is. It's assessed to the charge. This is Micah Parrish that just picked up a technical. So tempers flaring here at the Kia Center. The Magic will have a technical foul shot when we return. Osceola leads 97-70. Magic lead 97-70 here at the Kia Center in Orlando, Florida. The Magic will have a technical free throw coming up after Micah Parrish assessed a tech. For a little bit too much conversation with J.D. Rawls, our crew chief tonight. And Javonte Smart will shoot the technical foul shot for Osceola. Noah Penda out there. So is Wheeler. The technical foul shot does not go for Javonte Smart. Magic, who are third in the league, 80% as a team from the free throw line, are 12 of 17. You get a look at Reese Beekman, who's entered the game for the Magic. Fourth in the G League in assists. at just an eyelash under 7.5 a game for players that have played 20 games or more. He's 10th overall in the league. He's also 3rd in the league in steals per game. Zy Chapman to the right wing driving. This is Harrison. Top of the key, Zeke Mayo. He's hurt the Magic a bit tonight, 16 points. Driving right side, got inside over Wheeler, threw it up and in. That was an acrobatic finish by Zeke Mayo. 18 points for Zeke. Under 90 seconds to go, third quarter. Magic moving from left to right in their black jerseys and black shorts. If you are listening to us on 810 Fox Sports Radio, entry pass looking for Wheeler. He got it inside, had to gather and just looped it up and in. I don't know how Philip Wheeler found the space there. 18 points for Wheels. He's 7 of 9 shooting. 99-72 Osceola. Charge going back to work. There's Jackson Robinson, 21 points tonight on that right wing. Skip past Mayo, left wing, got his man in the air. Skate dribble, 3-ball, bags it. Zeke Mayo with 21, and then a couple of words for the Magic bench going back the other way. Wheeler looks to equalize on that left wing. That caught nothing. An air ball from Philip Wheeler. It's out of bounds, and the Charge will keep it. So 75-99, the Charge. 41 seconds left. We still have 12 minutes in regulation. If you're the Charge here, you just want a good final minute here, get a couple of buckets, and see if you can get some momentum going into the fourth quarter. Zeke Mayo, watched by Noah Penda. Into Minix. Beekman nearly had a steal there. It was just a hair late. Harrison, they get it into Minix. They got the switch, it's knocked away. Magic have the steal. Beekman in his hands at half court to the right wing. Penda on the up fake. He's driving, stepping inside, put it up off the glass. Tip back his miss, and Minix has the rebound. 8 seconds to go in the quarter. Up ahead, Harrison, 5 to shoot, 4 to shoot. Back over to the top, Chapman, 2 to shoot. Down to that left wing, Robinson, he got it off, but it's blocked by Beekman. And we've come to the end of the third quarter. The Magic led by as many as 30, and they lead by 24 as we head to the final 12 minutes in regulation. Colin Castleton with 20 points to lead the Magic. It's 99-75 Osceola. Fourth quarter coming up in just a moment from the start of the fourth quarter at the Kia Center here in Orlando, Florida. The Osceola Magic lead the Cleveland Charge 99-75 as we welcome you back. Appreciate you joining us. I'm Nick Grunowitz. The Magic in Charge playing the final game. Look out! Wheeler Wheels up, throws it down with the right hand. Can't even get the intro in. A highlight package for Philip Wheeler, an emphatic right-handed jam up near the rim. And the Magic lead 101-75. Osceola wasting no time. Micah Parrish for three from the left wing. Answers right back for the Cleveland Charge. As I mentioned, this is the second game of two, a back-to-back. The Magic losers last night looking for a split, and they're in a good position as we hit the final 12 minutes in regulation. Left corner, Minaya, good first step, kicks out. Quinones wide open, Mayo late there, and Lester just couldn't get it. 14 points for Quinones. He's just 1 of 5 from 3 if you wanted to complain about something tonight for the Magic. Osceola dominating the paint here tonight, 60-28. That has been the big difference. The bench scoring as well through the first 3 quarters, 41-16. Inside, Robinson, it's tomahawked away by Justin Minaya. He was a little late. It's a goaltending call and 2 points for the Charge. And so the Charge trail 101-78. Want to start this fourth quarter good if you're the Magic. Want to come in and try to put this game away. Don't give the Charge any real momentum whatsoever. Javonte Smart misfires, left corner three. Mayo in transition at the top of the key. He'll trigger a three over Wheeler. Back iron, no. Quinones climbs the ladder, pulls it down with the left hand. Up ahead at half court, they get it to Smart. Back Quinones triggers the three. He buries it. Lester Quinones with 17 after that three. Had 29 in last night's loss. The story tonight, the play of Jace Richardson, 14 points, 8 assists. He's a plus 24. We'll see. I wonder whether we'll see him here in the fourth quarter on assignment. Noah Penda as well has put together a very good outing. Mayo inside, Alatiche on the roll. Circling inside the middle of the lane, puts it up over Quinones. Now this Charge team, without Tristan Anaruma and without Darius Brown, they can still score with the best of them. They lead the G League in, make it second in the G League in scoring, about 124 points a night. Wheeler stepping inside, tried to dish it off to Minaya. Instead, he turned it over. Robinson in transition. Beekman pokes it away, and the Magic have the steal. Minaya in the half court, driving right down the middle, kick to the corner. Catch and shoot three for Wheeler, doesn't go. And it's an offensive foul called on Justin Minaya. Ran into the defender. Minaya picks up the foul. That's his second. No team foul against the Magic. So a 22-point lead for Osceola with 9:31 to go. We will see Jace Richardson, who checks back into the ball game. Noah Penda in as well. Let's do a quick roll call for you. It's Minaya, Quinones, make it Richardson, Beekman. How about that? With Minaya, Penda, and Quinones. There we go. On the floor for the Charge, Robinson, Mayo, Parrish, Chapman, and Harrison. Robinson triggers a triple. That's offline. Rebound, Penda, middle of the lane, and here comes the Magic's second-round pick in 2025. Penda down the middle. He is bumped by Harrison. He goes to the floor, gets up quickly, and this will go against the Charge. Another look, and Harrison just on the help defense coming from the right wing into the middle of the lane, right at the foul line. Bumped Penda. Magic sideline out of bounds. They get it to Minaya, and here's a takeaway by Micah Parrish. All the way down the other way. Minaya just let him have it. And the Magic, another turnover there. That's 10 turnovers. They've been good with the basketball. 6 points for the Charge off those 10 turnovers. The Magic, 28 points off 22 Charge turnovers tonight. Bounce inside. Jace Richardson will bring it back up to the right wing, watched by Chapman. Here he comes driving in, gets to the rim, and scores. Just a little bit of NBA twitchiness there from Jace Richardson as he got to the rim by Zy Chapman and scored. Chapman misfires on the right wing three. Magic rebound, Quinones, transition triple. That one nothing but net for Lester Quinones, who's heating up here at the Kia Center. 20 points for Quinones. Magic lead 109-84, 8:19 left in the fourth quarter. This is the kind of performance the Magic needed after going 2-2 in the first 4 games after the All-Star break, trying to climb, stay atop the Eastern Conference standings. Zy Chapman with a putback bucket for the Charge. Noah Penda at the left wing, baseline drive. The step out, Beekman, right wing, got his man up in the air, drives inside. Now the kick to the left wing, Richardson open for three. That just short hops over the rim, and Zeke Mayo has the rebound for the Charge in the middle of the lane. He's chased by Minaya, front court. I wouldn't wish this on anybody. Justin Minaya is an absolute pest defensively, and he fouls Mayo at half court. He may get called for a foul, but he's going to make you work for it. Minaya subbed out for Wheeler. You look here, just a moment late, and then on the poke there, he's charged with the foul. Minaya, that's his third. Wheels into the game for the Magic. Left wing charge, they move from right to left. Parrish on the left wing, watched by Penda. They get it to Robinson. He drives down that middle of the lane to the right side. Little step over Penda. Good toss off the glass softly and down for Jackson Robinson. 25 tonight for Robinson to lead the charge. Quickly, coast to coast the other way. Jace Richardson gets around everybody, and the Michigan State Spartan scores with the left hand. Magic lead is 111-88. Timeout charge with 7:22 left in the fourth quarter here at the Kia Center. Osceola looking to put the finishing touches on a win here in Orlando. Magic lead 111-88 here in the fourth quarter at the Kia Center as Osceola is looking to move to 2-0 all time here at the Kia Center. Their first game here in the home of the Orlando Magic in nearly 3 years. You have to go back to March 7th of 2023 when the Magic hosted the Herd for a school day game here at the Kia Center. They beat the Herd. Kevon Harris was the leading scorer in that game, and the Magic look to move to 2-0 here, leading by 23. Zeke Mayo into the lane, misses the shot with the left hand, but gets the bump, and he'll go to the line. Out of the timeout, Lester Quinones sits down for the Magic with 20 points. Castleton, Richardson, Penda. You get another look there at Zeke Mayo drawing the foul, along with Beekman and Wheeler. Reese Beekman charged with the foul. Beekman picks up his second. And there is Lester Quinones. Be interested to see if he gets back into this game. 20 points tonight. 8th most in the G League in terms of total points scored since the All-Star break. 4 games for Lester, 102 points. He's averaging 23 points a game. Magic break the press. He's averaging 23 a game. That's a career high in the G League. Richardson in the circle, fires up the jumper, gets the bounce. Jace Richardson, you love the presence of mind and calmness of Jace Richardson. Was bumped, kept his cool, threw it up and in. 18 for Jace Richardson to go along with 8 assists. And Noah Penda has a takeaway. Here comes the big man the other way. Goes up, Chapman blocks it from behind. It's out of bounds. It'll be Magic basketball, but Penda didn't see Side Chapman. Lime in the weeds catching up to him, and he blocked it from behind. That would have been a highlight play for Penda. Beekman to inbound with 6.5 to go in the fourth quarter. Magic leading 113-90. Into Colin Castleton. He gets bumped. Shot doesn't go, but we'll see Colin go back to the line. This is the 9th attempted free throw tonight for Colin Castleton. He didn't play much in the tip-off tournaments. You get another look at it here. It's just the Magic found the mismatch, and Side Chapman committed the foul. For Chapman, that's number 4. But I mentioned Castleton broke the thumb after just a few games in the tip-off tournament, you kind of forget what the offense looks like when you're really working through him. You got the mismatches inside. His footwork is just so good. And then this is what he does. He gets to the free throw line. The free throw is up and good. 22 points tonight for Colin Castleton. He hasn't missed from the floor either. He's 6 for 6 with 7 rebounds. A complete game tonight for the Orlando Magic two-way player Colin Castleton, playing in his 5th game back from injury. Right wing Harrison throws up a triple. He rattles it down. That's Ray Harrison, played his college ball at Grand Canyon after 2 seasons at Presbyterian. 115-93 Osceola. Beekman has it poked away for a moment. Now he'll regain an attack, and he's bumped in the lane and fouled. That's the 3rd foul on the charge. Take a look here again on FanDuel Sports Network who got him. Zeke Mayo did. So Mayo picks up his 4th. And Beekman, they say he was in the act of shooting, so Reese will go to the line. Beekman, the odd man out tonight with Richardson and Penda on assignment. So he came off the bench. The free throw is good. And Beekman, that's his first points of the night. Was 0 for 2. That was his first trip to the free throw line. Beekman averaging 11 points a game and over 7 assists a night. The assist top 10 in the G League. Jackson Robinson on the left wing. Top of the key, just between the circles for Zeke Mayo. Driving on Richardson to that right side, goes to the rim, puts it up. Softly, but not enough. Couldn't get it. Richardson with the board. Here comes Jace inside. Kicks it out to Colin Castleton, driving in. It went off of Castleton's knee and out of bounds, knocked away by the charge. Magic will give it away. 5:28 left, 4th quarter. Magic lead 117-93. Charge blowing out the Magic last night, 129-107. Osceola returning the favor tonight here at the Kia Center in front of a nice crowd of fans who have migrated up 23 miles from Osceola Heritage Park to see their team play here in Game 2 against the Charge. Richardson at the logo, watched by Mayo. Track him down all the way out there. Richardson drives left, picked up by Robinson, excuse me. Richardson, jump pass Penda, driving in, another jump pass left wing. Beekman lines up a triple, that doesn't go. Castleton with the offensive board. He's knocked to the floor by Chapman. And wait a minute, they're gonna say that is out of bounds. Last touch by Castleton. No, excuse me, there is a foul call there. Let's look at another look at it here on FanDuel Sports Network. And really, once Castleton hits the floor, you're going to get the whistle there. That is foul number 4 against the Charge, and Chapman just picked up number 5. And I think they're gonna take a timeout on the floor here. I think the Charge want to challenge this. And it looks like that is what we will do here with 4:46 left in the 4th quarter. Magic leading 117-95. And a challenge coming here. We're back in a moment from the Kia Center here in Orlando. Charge head coach Eli Kell Abrams in his first season challenging the foul call against the Charge. And the decision is an upheld call on the floor, so an unsuccessful challenge. For the Charge, they are out of challenges. It's a foul against Cleveland. Magic basketball, sideline out of bounds. Noah Penda to do it. On the near sideline, Magic lead 117-95, 4:45 to go here in the fourth quarter as we welcome you back. Noah Penda on the baseline, backed off by Chapman. He'll go to the top of the key, chased by Parrish. 5 to shoot, Noah. Look at that right side, behind his back, 2 to shoot. He's got to let it go. Fading, just tosses it up and he travels. Penda a little out of sync there, out of the timeout. And Osceola turns it over for the 13th time. Make it 12th time tonight. So with 4:32 to go, the Charge will have possession. As they say, no lead ever safe in the G League with the way the 3-ball goes down. And with the way the Charge shot it last night, they could get back into this game in a mere couple of moments. And here's a foul against the Magic. It looked like Jackson Robinson had turned it over, but a whistle. This should be against Reese Beekman. Another look. Excuse me, Noah Penda. That is a close call there. I think Dylan Murphy, a long conversation with Cloudy Mula for a moment. Just a few things to say. And he is not going to challenge this. 4th foul on Noah Penda. And the 3rd on the Magic. Parrish driving in, dumped off inside. Chapman there with a 2-handed jam. The Charge cut this to a 20-point game. This was 30 at one point in time. Like I said, no lead is safe in the G League, and Reese Beekman doing what you should do when you have a big lead and it's starting to dwindle a bit. He just puts his head down and gets to the line. Beekman bumped. Another look on FanDuel Sports Network, and I believe Ray Harrison is going to pick up this one. That's the 5th foul on the Charge. Magic in the bonus for the next 4 minutes, and Reese Beekman, who made a free throw just a couple of moments ago to get on the board tonight, has not made a field goal. He's 0 for 3. He gets another one to go. Osceola's 15 of 20 at the line. That's 75%. They average 80 as a team. That's 3rd in the G League, so it's been a little bit of an off night for them tonight. But the Magic lead 119-97. Can you close the door on this one? It would be nice as part of this 6-game homestand. The Magic would move to 1-1. You look ahead at the next 4 on this homestand. A pair against Sioux Falls, and then a big pair against the Maine Celtics. I still want to call them the Red Claws, but against the Maine Celtics on March 8th and March 10th. Here at, well, not here at the Kia Center, just this game. The rest will be at, as you can see, the Silver Spurs Arena. And the Magic fouled once again. Jace Richardson driving down. He's bumped. And Jace will go back to the line. 20 points tonight for Jace Richardson. And the free throw is up and in. Richardson, of course, an eventful NBA All-Star break. The rookie took part in the dunk contest. Had a highlight, of course, not everybody would want when he fell to the parquet. But you know what I love? Jace Richardson got out there and tried. You know, you look at a lot of the big names that don't participate in that. I love a rookie getting out there and saying, I'm going to try something. Maybe it didn't go his way, but you just love the attitude from him, the way he's played tonight. Charge get a left wing 3-ball from Micah Parrish. He's up to 12 points for the night. And Osceola's lead is 121-100. Here's a turnover. Zeke Mayo line in the weeds with the takeaway. On the break, left wing 3. He cans that one, and Dylan Murphy says, you know what, I saw this movie last night. I'm just going to take a timeout. No momentum needed here. But Zeke Mayo hits the 3. The Magic have an 18-point lead with 3 minutes to go. And if you haven't watched NBA G League basketball that much, you're tuning in because they're at the Kia Center here for just the 2nd time in franchise history. I may sound a little bit nervous because no lead is safe in the NBA G League. And with the way that the Charge shot it from 3 last night, they can get back into this game in a moment. The Charge last night went 20 of 47 from 3. That was 42%, and in the second quarter, they went 9 of 12. Now, 2 of their big guns are not here tonight, but still, this is a team that can get hot. They shoot it better than anybody from 3 in the G League in terms of makes per game, and they're 2nd in the league in scoring. So Dylan Murphy just trying to cut down the momentum here and make sure his team moves to 1-1 on the homestand. And also, with a win tonight, Osceola will move into a tie for first place in the Eastern Conference. Philip Wheeler back into the ball game for Osceola. A good minute spurt here, and you can really just close the door on this one and get your 17th win of the year. This Magic team 15-5 through their first 20 games before going 1-1 in their last 2. That's the best 20-game start in franchise history. Jace Richardson down the middle. It's knocked away, last touched by Osceola. 14th turnover for the Magic, and if I sound a bit anxious, that man right there, Dylan Murphy, he won't be happy until there are zeros across on the clock and the Magic have the win. Richardson with the poke away nearly had a steal on Mayo. Mayo to the right wing, left side. This is Micah Parrish, watched by Beekman. Behind his back he goes to the left elbow, kicks out. Robinson had to wait for it, and he collides with Penda. And Noah just picked up his 5th. That's the 4th on the Magic. It was not in the act of shooting, so a sideline out of bounds for the charge with 2:29 to go in the 4th quarter. Next foul on the Magic will put the charge in the bonus. Mayo to do it from the far sideline. Chapman on that right wing receives it. One bounce, Robinson, deep 3 ball from the right wing, he cans it. Jackson Robinson, have a night, 28 points. He's 5 of 14 from 3. Magic lead 121-106. Richardson looking to slam the door shut, finds Beekman, extra pass, Wheeler, catch and shoot 3, no. Castleton tips it out, good job by Colin. Beekman controls and the Magic reset with a fresh 14. 2 minutes to go, Robinson watching Beekman try to turn the corner, he's bumped, lost the ball, Wheeler collects, 4 to shoot. Penda, hesitation, 3 left wing, cans it. Noah Penda, that might have been the dagger tonight with 1:50 to go, and the Magic lead 124-106. Noah with 13 points. He's 3 of 6 from 3. Jackson Robinson scurries the other way and puts up another 2. That's 30 for Robinson tonight. Magic break the press. 90 seconds left. Richardson, they throw a double at him. He tries to split him, and said Chapman with the takeaway. Another Magic turnover, one-on-one with Beekman. He knocks it away, but a whistle. And Cy Chapman will go to the line. 1:25 left in this one. Neither one of these teams taking this game for granted. Even down by as many as 30, the charge still pressing. And Dylan Murphy is going to challenge this call with a 124-108 lead with 1:28 to go in the 4th quarter. Stick with us as the Magic look to put the closing touches on this one. Orlando Magic 2-way player Colin Castleton, and the Magic's leading scorer tonight along with Jace Richardson. Colin Castleton is going to join us post-game. And a conversation between our 2 officials. You see there's J.D. Rowles and Ashley Birch. A quick look at it now. Claudia Mula will come in and take a look as well. If it's a foul on the Magic, it's 2 free throws as we're inside of 2 minutes here. We're back to traditional free throw rules. Jackson Robinson just get a couple of shots up there. Here's Cy Chapman coming in. That is on the wrist. I think this is going to be an unsuccessful challenge. But still, J.D. Rawls explaining now. A decision has been made. He'll come over and tell us once he's done explaining it to the scorer's table. And you see right there, J.D. Rawls explaining to me what the call is. It is confirmed. Unsuccessful challenge by Dylan Murphy. He's missed his last 2 challenges. Both of them against this charge team, so 2 one-point free throws for Cy Chapman. 15 points tonight for Chapman. And 124-108 Magic lead. As I mentioned, we're back to traditional free throw rules, so Chapman misses that one. He attempted 1 free throw the entire regular season coming into this 2-game set. Unsuccessful there. A Magic lead that was once 30 down now to 15 with 1:25 to go. Okay, here's Trey Hannibal putting on the full court pressure to Beekman. They get it to Morales. Magic break the press. You can run the clock down a bit here. Beekman on the logo. Hannibal with Harrison watching him. Now here comes Wheeler down the middle, elevates, finger rolls it up and in with the right hand. Philip Wheeler just has that athleticism. The burst just got to the rim quickly and scored. Magic lead 126-109. 60 seconds to go in regulation. Robinson streaking into the lane, lost the basketball. Alex Morales says, that's mine. And the Magic have it. That should just about do it here. Richardson puts on the gas, breaks the press, kicks it inside. Wheeler puts it up and in. And here's a takeaway by Penda. He lost it out of bounds. It'll stay with the charge. Richardson with the bucket. Excuse me, Wheeler with the bucket. He has 22. The Magic with 3 players, make it 4 players with 20 or more. Castleton, Richardson, and Wheeler all with 22 points tonight. It's been a full team showing. And excuse me, scratch Colin Castleton. Wheeler has now become the player that will join us post-game. Should probably wait until that's finalized before I start announcing things. Jackson Robinson at the top of the key. Spinning inside, fading, firing, and Jackson Robinson has 32 tonight. It's going to come in a loss, but the Magic are going to get this one here. Jace Richardson, a little bit hobbled here coming up the floor. You see at the top of your screen. About a half-second differential. Reese Beekman's just going to dribble this one out. And the Osceola Magic are going to get a 128-111 win over the Cleveland Charge. Split this 2-game set, and most importantly, move back into a tie for first place with the Cleveland Swarm. How about the Greensboro Swarm atop the G League's Eastern Conference standings? And Jace Richardson still a little hobbled. That's something we'll have to check on. But Magic win as the horn sounds. 128-111 our final. The Magic led by Philip Wheeler's 24. They get 22 from Jace Richardson and Alex Morales, and 20 from Lester Quinones. Osceola is going to move to 17-6 and 7-2 at home as they shake hands. And we're going to have Philip Wheeler join us here in just a few moments. Wheeler tonight, 24 points. He was 10 of 14 shooting, 3 of 5 from 3, and had a free throw as well for 2 points. But overall, a team effort for the Magic. You see Philip Wheeler there. Osceola shoots 52% from the floor, and they shoot 34% from 3, 16 of 21 in this one. And we'll get Wheels here in just a moment to join us. But the effort that the Magic needed, they'll have only a night off tomorrow before they're back home. A Sunday afternoon game against the Sioux Falls Skyforce. That game, of course, at Osceola Heritage Park. Tickets are available at OsceolaMagic.com. But the Magic do get a win here, and Philip Wheeler is going to join us in just a moment. Let me make some room here for Wheels, who sits down with us. 24 points tonight for Philip Wheeler. He joins us. That must have been a lot of fun playing here at Kia Center. How you doing, man?
Yeah.
Pick the mic up here really quick here, see if we can hear him. So yeah, tell me a little bit more about the game tonight.
Game, so you know, we just had to come back with a spark, so that's what we did tonight.
Yeah, what is it like bounce back? You guys are now 6-0 after a loss in the regular season. Is that the mindset of this team?
We just come in every game to win, and that's the goal, really. There's no other, thing to...
We'll take a look at some of the highlights tonight. The athleticism that you showed. How about that finish there? Did you know where you were in the air when you finished that one?
Nah, my eyes were closed, to be honest.
Tell me a little bit about playing with Jace Richardson, the first-round pick. He came in 8 assists tonight. Looked like he just distributed the ball well, including leaving you for 3 there.
He did exactly what he needed to do. He was running, he got up his, and also he was moving the ball, so appreciate you.
Coming in. That's Anthony Black, isn't it? Coming
yes,
in.
sir.
I didn't know he was here.
Yeah.
AB coming in to say, hey, that's pretty nice, the support here. Tell me a little about the support of the organization as well. Coming here, having this game, of course, but just being close with this Orlando Magic organization.
It's amazing. This is one of the best organizations I've played with so far, so, just trying to stack good days every day, so that's all it is.
Let me get you out on this. This team now moves into a tie for first place. You know who's there. This Cleveland team,
Yep.
Greensboro's there. You had a tough loss in overtime. What does this team need to do to finish it off and get that 1 seed?
Stay focused. That's the main goal. Stay focused, and every day every day we come in with the same mindset of winning. So that's it. One step closer to the playoffs.
You got Sioux Falls on Sunday after. Not a lot. No rest for the wicked here, I would say. Philip Wheeler, 24 points tonight. Good game tonight. We'll talk to you on Sunday.
Appreciate you. Have a good night.
Philip Wheeler, the Osceola Magic winners tonight, leading the way with 24. And, of course, you get 22 from Colin Castleton, 22 as well from Jace Richardson as well. And that's going to do it for us tonight. The Osceola Magic get a much-needed victory. A 128-111 win. They shoot 52% from the floor. They get 6 players in double figures led by Philip Wheeler, and they move to 17 and 6, of course, a tie atop that first-place standings. I'm Nick Grunholz. For everyone involved in our telecast tonight, thanks for joining us here at the Kia Center, and we'll talk to you on Sunday.
This copyrighted broadcast of the NBA reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA G League.